Hey everyone, Peter here from Advisors Digest. Do you prefer to do your training live rather than online? Some people do, some people don't. At Advisors Digest, we offer both. You can do it online or you can do it live in person. Still get the same material, still get the same presenter. So what we've put together is a training package, particularly around SMSFs. It's 3 days of training, 21 hours of CPD. The first day is about the start. So it's SMSF Foundations, all the rules around SMSFs. What is an SMSF? How do you deal with SMSFs? Who are they suited to? All that stuff for SMSFs, just so that you get an understanding of those. So we'll look at the investment restrictions and things like that. Then we move in to the contribution phase. So the second half of that first day is all about contributing to super. So it's the types of contributions, the taxation of contributions, and then we close off with strategies around contributions, making the most of contributions to get the most into super and to pay the least amount of tax. Day 2, we've talked about contributing, now we're talking about getting the money out, about paying benefits out of super. Main ways they're paid is pensions and death benefits. There is, of course, lump sums. There's not too much to that. We will cover it for a bit of time, but it's primarily pensions and death benefits. What do we do with pensions? It's all the types of pensions, the definition of pensions. We then look at when a pension starts and when a pension ceases. We move into then looking at transfer balance caps, the taxation of pensions, and we close the pensions with pension strategies again. Of course, we look at child pensions and how the transfer balance caps interact with child pensions. We look at reversionary versus non-reversionary, everything like that. Then the last part of that day, or the second half of that day, is about death benefits. All the rules around death benefits, the legal side of death benefits. Then we look at life insurance. We talk about life insurance inside super, the taxation of death benefits, and then again we do death benefit strategies to minimise the 15% of tax that will be paid on all death benefits that get transferred to the second generation. Day 3 is all about property. 7 hours of property in super, because that's what it's all about. We look at, we start with all the investment restrictions. What are we allowed to do with property? We define property. We look at the definition of business real property. We look at related and unrelated trusts. We look at non-arm's length income, limited recourse borrowing arrangements, single acquirable assets, related party loans. We look at stamp duty. We look at land tax. We look at all the different structures available for holding or developing property inside a self-managed super fund. And then we close that day off with case studies and strategies around property inside self-managed super funds. Great training day if you're already into super or if you're thinking of getting into super. 3 days, you'll be amazed what you learn over those 3 days. If you'd like to come along, I'd love to see you there. Click on the button below and I look forward to seeing you in our training. Oh, and remember, it's at Ridges World Square, so lunch, morning tea, afternoon tea is all inclusive, and if you buy the whole package, all 3, you'll save yourself some money as well. So reserve your spot now. Plus remember, numbers are of course limited.